Hey guys, Luke C here with TFBTV Showtime. We're back here in Wichita, Kansas at TriggrCon 2024. I'm here with Elijah of Infinity Targets to talk about their updated Infinity Targets. So for those in our audience who don't know what the Infinity Target is, it looks like a full-size USPSA target, but it is not.
Exactly. So essentially it is a reusable USPSA style target. It's 100% recycled rubber. The bullet goes completely through, so there's no ricochet, no spalling. All you got to do to cover up your hits is just hit it with spray paint. You have a fresh target. Don't have to mess with pasties, change out cardboard targets, paper targets, all that hassle stuff. But yeah, so we did have our Gen 1. That was essentially what we did was make the material much denser. It's 33% thinner and lighter than our first generation, but it lasts about twice as long. So now our competitive shooters are seeing around 7,000 rounds before they have to replace these, instead of before is about 3,000 to 4,000 rounds.
You said, okay, so 7,000 rounds before this thing starts to...
Typically with our competitive shooters, yes. We have recreational shooters that have gotten upwards of 10,000 rounds just due to the shot placement, because they're not always the greatest shots. As good as shots as competitive shooters. But there's no caliber limit. It goes all the way up to 50 BMG. We've tested. It goes up just fine. No hollow points, no slugs.
So no slugs and no what else?
Hollow points.
No hollow points. Okay, got it. So don't use your defensive ammunition on it. And we talked a little about the materials behind this, and one big deal for me is that I don't like leaving paper and stuff around at the range, and it's really easy to generate a lot of trash at the range. You guys are using recycled rubber, and that's changed the game a little bit, because like most people know recycled, they're going to think recycled tires, those things fall apart super quickly. How have you guys been able to solve that portion of it?
Yeah, so it's 100% recycled rubber. All the rubber we use is from recycled tires. We have a proprietary ballistic blend of binders and a proprietary revulcanization process that's able to turn this into one pretty durable piece of rubber that's handling 50 BMG, but it comes with all the great properties of recycled tires. So it's UV proof, weatherproof, waterproof, works the same in the rain. We have customers in Alaska that leave them out all winter. We're in Phoenix, Arizona, so they don't melt.
Always in the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And like typically, you leave anything outside, it's going to start breaking apart. But it seems like you guys have found a way to reduce that from happening like over like even a period of a year or something.
Exactly,
like
yeah. So yeah, they won't fall apart at all. You can leave it in the back of your truck so you don't forget targets at the range, or if you have a range, just leave it out there all year long.
Yeah.
But
now, do they come painted, or do I have to paint them myself?
They do come painted, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have the USPSA target here, but at your guys' booth, you actually have a whole bunch of different targets. And from what you told me, I can actually request custom targets, right?
Yeah, so we've done custom targets for government agencies, instructors, individuals. We have probably over 60 different SKUs, so USPSA, IDPA, PCSL, police qualification targets, deer, coyote, bullseyes, gongs. I could go on forever, but yeah, we have the capability to just do basically any idea that comes to mind. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then again, using the not IDPA, but the USPSA style target as kind of like a baseline estimate.
Yeah.
Typically, like your cardboard targets are what, $1.25, something like that. You get at most like one range use out of it with one target.
Yeah.
How much does one of these cost?
They retail for $129. We have sales, like we're having show specials, we have sales all the time, but $129 plus shipping. We have free shipping over $249. But typically at the 7,000 round mark, that usually equates to about $150 to $170 worth of paper or cardboard targets. I won't equate pasties in that equation, because with this you have to buy paint, so it kind of cancels out. But more importantly, save a lot of time, and time is money. So the USMC PMO's office in Quantico, Virginia started using our targets. They're saving about 2 to 3 hours a range day from having to switch out targets between shooters. All you just do is hit it with paint.
Well, I'm thinking of it like from a USPSA match, right?
Yeah.
I spend most of my time at USPSA matches just pasting up targets. Yeah. Steel challenge is a little bit simpler, so we can just spray paint this target and get back to it. I would love that. It would make matches so much simpler. So about what, $150, $120 all in for one target?
Yep.
Cool. And how much? Is there a price break with, like, say, like I'm an instructor and I want to get like 50 of these targets?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
okay, cool.
Yeah. We work with a lot of agencies, business to business, instructors, military discount. Yeah, we're definitely happy to help out where we can and get some more targets in front of people.
Right on. So where can people go to pick these up if they're interested in spending less money on targets over time?
Yeah, you guys can go to infinitytargets.com. We got all our selection on there. Plenty of targets, stands, paint, clamps, some optics and stuff too, but yeah.
Right on. Well, Elijah, thank you so much for coming on the channel to show us the new Infinity Targets. Yes. And guys, stay tuned for more from TriggrCon 2024. We're going to shoot this thing tomorrow, literally shoot it. We've seen it, but now we're going to shoot at it. So stay tuned for more from TriggrCon 2024.